Welcome to the channel, everyone. This is a video that's been a long time coming. This is the video where I'm going to fix the steering wheel control buttons for the Maserati Granturismo. This is going to be for all the Maserati Granturismos and Quattroportes. So what you may be experiencing is your buttons are not working. They might have been flashing, and then all of a sudden, or they'll be illuminated, and when you try and use them, they go blank, and now they're blank. So what the symptom is if they do not work, turn your headlights on, and they will illuminate if they're working properly. And if they start flashing, they're starting to go out. And then, of course, when they don't illuminate with your headlights on, they're completely dead. And that's where mine is. So the only time mine would work was when it would get about 70 degrees or above inside the car. So what we've found is that inside here, there's the module that controls all the buttons, and there's two capacitors, and one or two or both of the capacitors fail. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove the steering wheel, and then we're going to replace the capacitors on here. This has been done by a couple guys, and they seem to work well. I'm gonna be actually changing my steering wheel out, so it's a great time to do that, to fix these. Now, I do have a video on how to remove the steering wheel. I will link that video below, so if you want to know how, so I don't go through that twice. So I'm going to go ahead and get the steering wheel removed, and then I'm going to remove the module, and I'll show you exactly what needs to be replaced and how to do it. All right, we'll get started. Okay, we got to this point here where we have these out. Now, my other video, I show how to pull all this out. Everything, the top here all snaps, so these are all just snapped on with clips and everything. Now, I'm removing everything to redo buttons and stuff, so I'm doing a separate video on that. But so basically, this is the board, so it's going to be, let's see, I guess it's going to be the left side. Yes, it'll be the left side. It's going to contain the capacitor that need replacing. So everything's clipped. It just all comes apart here like this, and then you're going to flip it over. And the next thing I need to do is take these 3 screws out here, and then I'm going to show you exactly what needs replaced. After removing the 3 screws, it just slides right out. So these are the 2 capacitors right here that we're going to be replacing. Let me shut that light off here. Be a little bit easier. So those are the 2 capacitors right there that we're going to be replacing. And I did buy a soldering iron for circuit boards and stuff, so it's small, so I can get in there and do that. So you're going to have to take note of how these are positioned. So a good thing to take a picture, and then we'll go ahead and desolder those, remove those, and I'll show you the new ones we're going to put in. Here's the capacitor set that I bought on Amazon. You can see how many it does, but we're only going to use 2 of them. Now, I'm not sure if one or the other is bad, so we're just going to replace both of them. But these come in, you get this huge kit here for about 25 bucks on Amazon, and it has the 2 sizes that are required. So I'll have to actually get a magnifying glass to read to find out which ones we need here. It's probably going to be the smallest one, and then one of the bigger ones. So we'll go ahead and get a magnifying glass and see which ones we need. All right, I do apologize for the audio. I forgot to turn my mic on or something. So what I'm doing here is I'm showing you the different size and what I ended up trying to use, and I'll explain why trying. So stock is a 1035 volt for the larger one and a 1016 V for the smaller one. So I have a 1016, so that's no problem. That was the smaller one. And then the bigger one was a 1035. Well, it physically is way smaller. So I went ahead and used the 50, the 1050V. From what I've read, you could go up one, but you can't go down one. Um, so you don't want to go anything below a 35V, but a 50V will work. So that's what I used on here. Now, when I was taking this off, um, I got in a hurry and I ripped the ribbon. So I didn't let those solders undo. Okay, so we did the steering wheel buttons. Um, I tried to replace the board or replace one, the capacitor, and unfortunately I was unsuccessful, and I actually ripped the solder off, or ripped one of the ribbons off, so this is virtually useless now. I needed a little more practice, so my recommendation is if you are going to do this, I would either have somebody who's qualified to do it, like as somebody who repairs computers, or if you feel comfortable, I guess. But my technique, I didn't do it right. I didn't have the right equipment, I guess, to remove the capacitor safely. So I did ruin it. So I do have a set here. All you need is the right side with the volume. That's the only side that controls everything. So if something went bad, you just need this right side. So this one is I bought used and it's fully tested, works. I put it in my car, it works perfectly. But however, Scuderia now has brand new sets, the kits on hand. So I ordered one of those. I think they were around $700, so roughly around there. So I have a brand new set inside, and this one will be for sale. It'll just, you could email me at Caymanspyder@gmail.com, and if I still have it, I can give you a quote. So like I say, it's been tested and works. All right, so I got it all done. Everything's working great now. It kind of, I wish I would have been successful on repairing mine so you could see. I'm going to post a picture of it. This is kind of everything working. Like I say, it without knobs on the head unit, it is very nice to have the steering wheel button controls working. I'm sorry, my recording stopped, or my battery died in my mic, so I'm having to do this voice over here. But like I say, it's very doable if you have somebody professional do it, or if you're really good at it and you have a lot of patience. My mistake was I did not let the solder, I did not desolder it correctly, so I ripped the ribbon in here. And remember, it's all on the left side, so all you need is this left side. So if you do want to buy a used one, there's some on eBay that a guy has for sale, and they are tested. Now there are two different versions. One says voice and one says Empo, and the Quattroportes and Granturismo are all the same. Also, it is now available from Scuderia in the UK. They have them in stock. That's where I got mine. It was about $700 shipped. So I have all the brand new buttons and everything. Now my car is actually pretty much 100% done. Well, I guess 95% done. I'm going to slowly change out the rest of my carbon fiber to dark carbon fiber because my outside of my car has a lot of dark carbon fiber, and I just it's hard to match. Now I do have the silver steering wheel, carbon fiber steering wheel for sale. I had it custom made with the Italian stitching on it and the Italian top stripe. So that is for sale. You can get a hold of me at Caymanspyder@gmail.com. I'll also have it listed on my website for sale, so I'll have that. But very happy with the results, and it is very fixable. These buttons are, so I'm glad we finally found a fix on how to do it. Just need to do it correctly. All right. Thanks so much.